Okay, everyone. Now I see you.
All right. Yes, a lot of technical issues over here, but I got it now. All right, Mike Paul, I'm gonna go ahead and start with your scripture, all right? Which is Jeremiah 26:18. Go ahead and read it for me. You said it was Jeremiah 26:18 and Micah 1:1. All right.
What scripture verse is that?
The one that you sent me, the one that you had a question about.
Oh, Jeremiah. Jeremiah 26:18 and Micah 1:1. What is a Morashite?
A Morashite? Okay. I think I asked now. It's pretty much an inhabitant of that land, especially if you go into the Bible dictionary, you'll see that it's an inhabitant. Were you asking or confused as far as like, is that somebody of another nation? Bloodline goes, he's always going to be Chinese. Wherever he lives does not make him the bloodline of the people of that in that land. Okay, so with that Chinese man, with him going to Mexico, is not going to automatically turn him Mexican. All right, maybe his citizenship, but as far as his bloodline goes, his children and his children's children will always be Chinese. All right. So it's the same thing here, all right? So it's no different from when, let me see, same thing with the Apostle Paul. With him living in Rome, he's a Roman citizenship, but he clearly tells you he's an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin, all right? Does that clear it up?
Wherein the Apocrypha again?
No, I said the Apostle Paul.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. So now the other one. I wonder if this is actually still on. Can y'all still see me on YouTube, or because it still looks like it's having some trouble on my end?
I had to turn mine off because of my mic on my earphone set was jamming it off.
Okay. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the whole the serpent breakdown. All right, Michael, you're about to be my reader, okay?
Con.
All right, so go to Genesis chapter 3, verse 1.
Con. Genesis chapter 3, verse 1.
Okay, read it nice and loud.
Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Ye have, God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and figure out what's going on here, okay? First it says, well, in the beginning it says, of this particular verse, it says, the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. All right, if you look at what subtle is, it means clever, cunning, crafty, okay? Of every beast in the field. So now we have another particular situation here. Give me 1 second. All right. First thing we see that's going on here is that we have a serpent or a snake talking. All right. And it says of every beast in the field. So now, coming out of the Christian church, and the problem with the Christian church is this Bible is looked at as a fairy tale. Okay. People are automatically going to go to, they're going to automatically go to the snake and everything. All right. Which that's nowhere near the case. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. So again, like I was saying, this book is put together like a puzzle in which you have to piece some things together. All right. It's not put together as a novel to where just any old body can understand this. You actually have to read and search these scriptures in order to understand what it's talking about. For example, there's some things in Genesis that you're not going to understand unless you've read probably the book of Ezekiel. There's some things in Revelation that, hey, shalom, y'all. For a second. All right. There's some things in Revelations that you're not going to understand unless you've read the book of Daniel, okay? And I'm about to give you a pretty big example when it comes to this particular story right here, okay? So, for example, go to the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 34. Now notice it says this serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. And it says, and the serpent said, and he said unto the woman. Notice it says he said. So we know that there's no such thing as a talking snake. All right. So either the or there's something wrong with our understanding. All right. So go to Ezekiel chapter 34.
What verse?
Let's go to verse 6. Read it.
Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 6. My sheep wandered through all the mountains and upon every high hill. Yea, my flock was scattered upon all the face of the earth.
Keep going.
And none did search or seek after them.
Keep going.
Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of Yeah, back on.
I'm back on.
On.
All right, too easy. Yeah, I think I found a way to stream it through my tablet now. 1 second as I adjust this. All right, you can see me, you can hear me.
You can go on audio. I'll be listening, but my ride came. My ride came to help me with my errands, but I'll be listening to the class.
All right, that's too easy. Just go ahead and mute your phone. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start over because I don't know how much was cut off and how much actually made it through. But again, the problem with the Christian church is the fact that fairy tales. So as soon as you see the word serpents, or as soon as you see the word trees, you're automatically going to go pretty much to the literal side of things. Okay. So first, where it says the serpent was speaking to the woman.